The world of work is changing a lot during the last years, and still change is continuously going on. There is a great shortage, at least in Germany, of skilled workers, and therefore the employees currently working in an organization gets more and more valuable. On this page I translated 6 trends which were analyzed in Germany. Developing the staff members is one of the core tasks of HR and is one of the trends. The first trend is strengthening the independence. The topic of independence is becoming the focus of HR. Generation Y is characterized above all by the search for the meaningfulness of their employment and the desire for a good work-life balance. Generation Z demands self-determination in order to bind these skilled workers to the company on the long term. Flexible working models, more freedom in terms of content, and creative options are necessary. This includes giving competent employees more responsibility and a say in large decisions. In this way, companies ensure high employees' satisfaction and show their employees the appreciation. The next trend is improving remote work. Hybrid work models and working from home are becoming increasingly popular among employees. Remote work is a welcome opportunity for employees to bring more flexibility in their everyday life and to combine family life, work and private life better. But this development, which was already one of the trends 2022, still poses challenges for HR managers. For example, how can the corporate culture be maintained if a large part of the workforce does not work in the office? How do you manage to integrate all employees into the company's everyday life, especially if they are hired only recently? And how does HR ensure that employees comply with all occupational health and safety regulations? Promoting employees' development is another trend. And this is not only limited to the personnel opportunities of employees, which many companies have, like the training and career opportunities, but it is also the reskilling and upskillings of employees working in a company. Through specific training and courses, employees gain knowledge that qualifies them better for their tasks and enables them to fill vacancies within the company. Last but not least, HR managers pay attention to develop the necessary skill set among their employees. This is not longer limited to hard and soft skills, but also include future skills relevant to the company's development. One of the methods could be appraisal interviews, and the HR managers learns about the goals of the workforce. On this base, they look for sustainable in-service training opportunities that enables employees to achieve their goals within the company and to expand their skills with future skills. Leadership development is also an investment in the future, because the development talks, talent management, and training plans getting more and more crucial to the companies, and new working models and progressive management is getting important, and this means that adapted skill set is necessary also for the management level. Hierarchies are becoming flatter, and the strong corporate purpose and employer branding gets more important. As change is always taking place, this has to be introduced and explained to the employees, and this takes more and more space. And leadership development. The next trend is greater sustainability according to ESG criteria. I'm pretty sure that you know already ESG criteria, and this will be becoming more and more important. It becomes part of the corporate purpose for companies in all industries, and an important feature for the external image of a company. However, there is more than one definition of sustainability. In order to integrate them into the respective corporate culture, HR managers are therefore usually guided by the general applicable ESG criteria. Digitalizing routine tasks means that with digital tools, the routine tasks such as time recording, creating pay lists, or managing personal data will be digitalized. Employee self-service tool which allows employee to submit leave requests, for example, are also gaining in importance and reducing the administration burden on HR. Software for personnel and application management, on the other hand, has the potential to provide enormous relief from human resource tasks to standard processes. It is only through digitalization that HR departments are able to create necessary capacity to tackle current and future challenges. Thanks to digital solution, HR managers create the time to develop their employees and recruit, for example. The last trend is people analytics. This means that HR is collecting and analyzing data to identify HR metrics and use the results to optimize. However, many companies and businesses lack of the necessary know-how or the technical possibilities to evaluate this data. However, changing this is the base for a long-term competitive advantage. Currently, there are 4 main forces at work to ensure that sustainability reaches companies and leads to the necessary changes. The first forces are the legislators who are changing the regulations. Second, the market is asking for different products and the clients are more sensitive. Third, the financial sector is changing the finance rules. And lastly, employees are asking for an employer brand that has sustainability in its core. These forces are driving the transformation. And ESG is the next game changer after Industry 4.0. Including the work 4.0, which means digitalization, globalization, demographic change, change in social values, and the people increased awareness of sustainability. However, this transformation to ESG has come to stay. Companies will become sustainable or disappear from the market. Quite simple and logical. The topic of sustainability is well known in HRM, but concrete implementation projects are rare. Although on environment, social and governance, ESG, the main areas of work when sustainability is introduced, staff units and projects are increasingly being set up. However, it would be important to integrate the topic into day-to-day operational business. In many companies, the E plays an important role, measuring energy consumption, the recording of the CO2 footprint of the company, the circular economy for products, and the environmental impact of product getting attention and become operational. The T is achieved through the implementation of the Supply Chain Duty of Care Act, compliance regulation, and comprehensive corporate guidelines on conduct and ethics. But the S, what is the S? The social doing, which is actually at home at the human resource sector. The close-up reveal that smaller instruments starting from health management to e-bikes are celebrated as a contribution to S. But what is the common thread? The overarching concept. And therefore, the social taxonomy was introduced. Since 5th of January 2023, a significant expansion and vehement broadening of the subject area was done. The Guideline on Sustainability Reporting, the Corporate Sustainable Reporting Directive of the European Parliament and of the Council of 14 December 2022, has entered into forces. The EU directive modernizes and tightens the regulation on the social and environmental information that companies must collect and report. Here on this page you have an example of ESG of the Deutsche Post. On one page you have the strategic level, and on the next page you have examples for the operative level.